Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Mitch from We in Tennessee. And at the uploading of this video, it's going to be the big game today. Tennessee Volunteers versus the Georgia Bulldogs. Big game. So today I'm going to make sure I keep track of what's going on that. Tennessee #1 in the country. But that's not what today's video is about. It's about California transplants. And if you're a transplant from another state, don't click off this video. If you're not transplanted yet, don't click off this video. It's just going to be this video is going to just be a collection of everything that I've heard from other California transplants. You know, some of the same things when we compare notes. We're like, that's exactly how things work. So here are some of the notes. When I talk to people that are California transplants, and I will tell you, they're everywhere. Everywhere we go, churches, stores, school, I just run into people, yep, we're in the same boat. We came from here, we came from here. And so, you know, when we sit down and compare notes, you know, we're eager to talk to each other because we're like, that's exactly how we felt. And, you know, we want to look for this confirmation from each other, like, that's exactly why we left. And so here are going to be some of the common things that I've heard. #1 is our state, whether it was California or another state, just got too liberal. Things are just getting out of hand politically. Things are being thrown at people where they're like, I'm not going to be listening to this. I'm not going to be following this. I'm not going to be bowing down to this law that's liberal, that's just going to be putting us into, I don't know what you want to call it. Just, you know, you feel like you're just bound, like, hey, if you don't follow this rule, you know, COVID rules, things like that, where it's just, you know, it feels like you're getting locked down. So it's just abortion, other things where you're just like, really? You're going to be using tax dollars for this? So we just say, hey, you know what, we're out. So political views, you know, liberal views, we're out. Sorry, it just got out of hand. And then the second thing is, because of those views, they're now catering to the criminals. And so criminals are just getting this revolving door thing where they do a crime, they're out the next day. And so why should we care about what we do? So fear and safety was an issue. Like, hey, you know what? If people don't care about the law, I'm not safe here. And so they're out on that one too, where we just didn't feel safe. Robberies, burglaries, murders, whatever that issue is, we're out, we're gone, we're not dealing with that. And the third thing was, you know, just the lifestyle, where it just felt like it wasn't free. And when we come here to Tennessee, everything just feels, yeah, you know what, it just feels less of a rat race, feels less of a keeping up with the Jones. I've heard that from people, you know, coming from California. We always felt like we had to keep up with the Jones, keep up with the latest thing, the biggest house, the biggest cars. And here, I mean, I'm sure it happens everywhere, but here you don't feel it as much, where people just go about their business and leave people alone and don't put pressure on people to be like them, you know. And so I don't know what you call that, but it's the feeling of, I can be myself here. I don't have to worry about what they're driving, what their house looks like. It's just, that's the way you do life. This is the way I'm going to do my life. And so we're now coming upon close to 4 months here, and it's you still feel like you're a newbie. You know, you still don't have that I belong here feeling. But every day there's just something that kind of confirms the fact that it's better here than California or anywhere else. And that's probably the last thing I'm going to say is, everybody is like, we don't regret this one bit. Whether it's us for 4 months, whether it's some people I know it's been 2 years, some people it's been 5 years, they say it has been the best decision. We're so glad we did this. I don't know, because God has his own timing, whether, you know, people say, if we could have done it sooner, we would have. God ultimately decides when you come and if you do or not. And so we're just glad that God's timing has us here. And what's so cool about it is when we run into the rough patches where we're like, oh man, things didn't quite work out the way, not things working out, but when things get tough, we can look to God and say, God, you wanted us here. You worked everything out. We're so thankful. And whatever it is we're going to get through, you're going to help us get through it. And so if you're new to my channel, here's what's so crazy about our story. Sometimes I don't think it's crazy because we lived it, but we left California. We did not sell a house in California. So we came here with the money we had. I did not have a job. And my wife homeschools our kids, so we don't have her income. It was just me. I did not have a job. We did not solidify a place to stay. So we left California with everything we had, the money we had in our bank, which was not considerable. So don't think, we came out here with tons of money, just being able to pick up whatever property. We're renting right now. And even that was a crazy, scenario. And, we just decided, hey, we're done with California. We're packing up. We're leaving. I don't have a job. We don't have a place to stay. And we're going to let God work this out. And so, you think about that and you're like, Mitch, are you absolutely nuts? But we felt so strong that we needed to get out of California. We felt God wanted us here, that we said, God, we throw up our hands. We say, you're in control. You work everything out. And he worked everything out. I got a job in a great city of Maryville, great school district. We were able to get a rental house for when it was super crazy. I mean, they were getting picked up left and right. We called up, the person who rented the house to us. He's like, that thing was up 20 seconds and you're calling me? Like, he was not sure why we were calling. And he's like, it was up that short. And so that's the craziness of the housing and rental. And I still think it's crazy already. So that's our story in a nutshell. And the cool thing about subscribing to this channel is we're still living it. We're still learning things every day. We're still enjoying the beauty of being here. Where the fall leaves have already fallen. There's still a lot of pockets of really cool fall leaves, but a lot of them have fallen. All those trees that I showed you in that one video where you guys got to vote, they're gone. They're totally gone. But that's the amazing thing about this channel is you just get to see how things evolve day to day, week to week. So thank you guys so much for checking out that community channel. I didn't even know I had access to community channel. So if you look on your YouTube and just check under my channel, there's a community tab. So anytime I upload a picture or just hey guys, I forgot to upload a video on Wednesday, it's going to be the next day, you'll be notified, okay? So guys, hit that subscribe button, that like button, that bell, so every time I upload a video, you guys will be able to see it, okay? So let me, like I sometimes want to do, leave you with a driving video so you can enjoy my drive around this beautiful city of Maryville and the state of Tennessee. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.